What's up, y'all? This is your boy SS Drew back at you one more again. I know I've been missing in action for a little while. Do apologize. I actually tried to upload a video yesterday, but that didn't work out too well. Nevertheless, the reason why I'm making this video is regards to obviously the name, the cost of braces. I got braces put on yesterday. It's now 1 o'clock, so they've been on for about 24 hours. First things first, excuse how in the hell I look because I look rough. I've been off for the past couple of days, and I don't plan on going back to work anytime soon. These are the braces. As you can see, nothing really spectacular, just mouth. Um, I'm going to basically tell you, it's going to be a series of videos. This first video is going to be regards to the actual consultation, pricing. Second video is going to be about treatment, and depending on how lazy I feel, I might actually roll the care and aftercare into the same video. Anywho, let's start with treatment. As you know, many of you think that I have a very good smile, and I really do in the front. It's not, teeth are actually kind of straight. There's a couple teeth in the back that need to be turned, and I got a couple arch issues. Sorry, tongue twister for the back of my mouth. Unfortunately, there's no vodka in this video, like all my other videos, because I'm on ibuprofen right now. All right, let's get started. So first things first, I got a referral from my general dentist, who said, "Hey, there's a couple issues back there. You know, nothing major." He said, "But if you're interested in, we can do braces." I said, "Cool, let's do braces." He referred me to a great orthodontist, Dr. Fletcher. Thank you, sir, for all your services. Um, Got the referral, typical referral, go to the dentist, sit down, sign in, blah, blah, blah. You go into his office, and before I begin, every orthodontist is different. Every procedure, every price. You need to check with your own local orthodontist first to see how much their prices are. The other videos out there in my video should actually give you an ideal of where you're going to be as far as getting these braces. But there's a lot of factors to go into. Every mouth is different. Every dentist charges something different, and every region is different. Unfortunately, I live in the South, where things are a little bit more laid back, and we're not really big city like DC, New York, and LA, and all them. So things are a little bit cheaper down here. So anyway, first things first, they sit you in a chair. Him and the assistant comes in, and he or she, sorry, will start calling out numbers to the assistants, and they say, "We'll tell you everything within a minute." So basically, they're informing the assistant what all tooths, mouth, or whatever the hell is inside your mouth that they really want to work on. Then they turn around and they sit you up, and then he or she will reiterate what they said in medical terms to layman terms for you to understand what they want to do. Then they say, "Okay, well, great." My assistant, well, say once again, this is different. The assistant will sit down and explain everything to you, to your options. There are several options. I got to keep track of them in my head, so excuse me if I jumble the numbers. You can go with the old school braces, which are the metal on metal, which I don't have. Um, that's gonna run you about 5,000, between 4,000, yeah, between $4,000 and $5,000. Then you can do the clear on silver, which is what I had. So this looks like I have a retainer in my mouth when I go like that, but it's really braces. So the clear is wrapped all the way around to my back molar, where it's actually the actual anchor thingy, whatever it's called. And then down here is the actual braces. And every 6 weeks when you go back, you can change out the colors. There's actually a color wheel, and I think there's like 30 some colors you can choose from. So I went with blue. You think I would have went with red, but I don't know blue because I had a blue shirt on. Anyway, um, then so those are the clear ones. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So I got the clear ones, which are between 5 and 6,000. Then you got the Invisalign, yeah, which is $8,500. And then they have something else, which I forgot the name of it. So instead of having the braces on the front of your teeth like I have here, they'll be in the back. So it'll be on the inside of your mouth, like back. I don't know the exact terminology for it, but they'll be back there. That's gonna run between $9,000 and $10,000. First of all, because it's 24 karat gold and it's a lot harder to get back there. Now, all of those things I listed, I was a candidate for all of them. I didn't go with the silver one because obviously I work for, I'm in aviation, and I can't have metal in my mouth. Personally, it's just a cost benefit thing for me. Um, Invisalign, I really wanted the Invisalign. The price really wasn't an issue. It was more so that I have this canine. See how like everything else has like little braces directly on the center of the tooth? If you look closely at this canine, you will see that the brace is like way on the other side of the tooth, and it's not, so my canine's not sitting there. And unfortunately, with the Invisalign, they don't turn. They turn them, but they really can't get a good turn. You know what I mean? Like they do enough to get the job done, but if you really want the turn and you like the turn I wanted, I had to go with these. And then the other ones that actually go inside your mouth, I was not getting them because I know I would probably destroy my tongue. They said it's better for speech. I don't see how because every time you talk, your tongue hits the back of your mouth to pronunciate words. Just saying, I just couldn't do it. And then the second video will actually demonstrate the horn, go into details about flossing. Trying to floss with these is a pain in the ass. I'm telling you right now. Anywho, down to the money part. So after you pick out what you want to do, they draw up this is a little payment plan for you. Majority, not all, once again, it varies from orthodontist to orthodontist. Will have in-house financing. There's no credit check. You have to put down a pretty wealthy amount of pretty heavy chunk of money. So pick up some overtime before you do this procedure, and then they'll finance it. Of course, they try to go through your insurance. It wasn't covered in my insurance. So let's just leave it at that. Anyway, so this is the plan that was drawn up for me. You will see a lot of these little stickies because it's current personal information. As you can see, I'm on an 18-month full treatment, and this is what it includes. You guys can read. Records, cost of treat, the complete treatment, office visits, one set of retainers, and a 2-year follow. So I paid 48 instead of 5 or 6,000. Yay! And then as you go further down, these are the payment options. You can see no finance charge, and they're quoted for 90 days. 90% of all sorry, I'm so used to them. 90% of all orthodontists will do free consultation. So yeah, just call them up and they'll see you for free. It doesn't cost you any damn thing, but when you get this paper, that's when it kind of sets in. Anyhow, so those are your options. Option one is put down $3,000 and you finance for $113.13 for 16 months. I went with that option, but I'm paying $250 months to get it paid off with the 7.5 months. I'll show that paper to you in a minute. Option two was paid the down payment, which is still $1,300, was divided over 2 months. So it would have been $1,500 the first month when I was there, and then if I went back again, again for another $1,500, and then $129. Then option three, if you paid in full, sorry, trying to get it straight, you get 5% off, which 5% is a lot. So after they present that to you, they say, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "Okay, I'm gonna go forward with it." So altogether, my procedure cost me $4,800, not covered by insurance. Then they say, "Okay, what do you want to do?" You have to put down some money, and I put down. Come got my name. Sorry. I put down $3,000. I put down $3,000. Now left me with a balance of $1,800, and I'm now paying that over. Of course, paying number 7 down here. I'm paying $250 a month for 7.5 months to pay it in full. The reason why I was able to put down a large amount of money is not because I'm rich or anything. For most of you, some people have, and I tell people all the time to get it. I'm not going to really drag it out. Something called a flex spending account. It's perfect regardless. It's also good for childcare as well as commuting, depending on what company your job uses. Basically, the flex spending account is money that's taken out of your check before it's taxed, which is the best. So I do $175 each paycheck. It was $3,600. That is readily available at my immediate disposal. So I signed up for it in January. It's now May 11th. But I still have that $3,000 available. Basically, it's a good faith thing. Okay, you signed up for it. We're gonna go and give you $3,000. So I had the $3,000. I put it down because I know I needed to get my mouth fixed in the back. So that's the reason why I signed up for it. And then basically each pay period they take out $175 until it's paid off at the end of the year. Now, if you quit, terminated, or whatever happens at your job for some reason you're no longer employed there, you are held responsible for the amount of money that you use. So right now, if I quit, I gotta poop out $3,000, which ain't gonna happen no time soon. Anyway, there also is something called Care Credit, which wasn't offered to me, but I heard somebody talk about it in the office. Basically, it's a credit card, credit merchant, or some BS that's basically used for nothing but medical expenses. Instead of trying to go to your bank and get a personal loan, you can do it this way. The benefits of this flex spending account is anything your insurance doesn't cover, that card will cover. Plastic surgery, laser eyes. I had my laser eye surgery done back in 2007. I 2015 vision now. Yeah, if I highly recommend this flex spending account. Anyhow, back to the subject I have. So basically, this letter, the first part of this basically just talks about, you know, them getting their money, stating, you know, hey, return checks $25. If you're 30 days late from first of the month, it's 1.5% interest added on. After 60 days of being delinquent, when you go in for your next appointment, you'll just being repossessed. You get basically states that you give him the right to remove all the equipment in your mouth. Um, yeah, it's really nice. Basically, and one more thing, every contract's different, but my particular contract states, once again, read these very well. We're only allowed 5 loose or broken brackets, brands, and wires. So basically, I'm only allowed to break something in here 5 times over the next 18 months, and it's covered under my treatment plan. Anything thereafter um, is going to result in me coming out of pocket. So be very careful what you eat and stuff. Um, this right here is basically the second part of the contract, which is the treatment outcome. This basically says stuff that can affect your treatment right here. And this right here is going to break down, you know, what can happen after the treatment. You know, like white spots on your teeth, which a second video I'll actually show you that if you don't brush and floss, this is actually a picture I'm going to show you, and it's absolutely disgusting. You need to keep your appointments regularly, but it's basically stuff that you comments and stuff you need to know. The second part of this is basically your appointments. This is basically stating that you understand the terms and conditions of your appointments. My doctor has something called long and short appointments. A long appointment is this: applying them and removing them, and sometimes emergency situations when a band breaks or what have you. A short appointment is going to be, or a regular appointment, it's just going in and get them tightened, changing color of your bands, you know, getting the cleanings. Um, Emergency basically, and they're going to talk about emergencies. What is emergency? What's not? You heard you know like you know in pain. Okay, that takes some ibuprofen. But like if you're out playing basketball or running track and you get plopped in the face with a damn basketball and your wire is like lodged into your lower jaw, common sense, folks. It's an emergency. Um, Repairs basically, you know, if something happens, you need to go be seen. It's kind of like case by case. You walk in, if he's available, he sees you. But my dentist, he already said he sees you. An appointment's basically if you don't cancel within 24 hours, they charge you $50. The third page is going to be a hot mess. This is the authorization page. It's a mess because I blurred out everything so you can't see anything. This basically gives them the right to run your credit card, checking account, or whatever account that you give them to pay the monthly payment. So basically, my house coming out. It's $250 once a month. So that is pretty much it for that video. And then after you sign all these lovely forms and talk about everything and you know the actual equipment that's going in your mouth, they let you play with it, they let you see it. They do several X-rays. One is the old school X-ray, which if you go to a dentist regularly, you know where you bite down on the thing and the thing spins around your head. That one, and then there's another one which it irked the hell out of me. It's kind of creepy. These little things go in your ear, and I don't know where your hands go. I kind of figure. I think your hands go by your side, but anyway, like it's awkward because this thing. No, this thing goes in your ear, and like this thing falls down in your mouth. It's really awkward as hell, and it takes forever. That is the most annoying. Yeah, because it's just horrible. Then after that, they take you out of the office. They take you to the actual the room where you'll be. My dentist actually is open. It's like a huge open room. There's no individual rooms. Everything's out in the open. Um, they give you a tour. They take lots of pictures of your teeth. They stick this huge spatula thing in your mouth to get all beautiful the flat size of your teeth or whatever. Then after that, they set your appointment, and then that's pretty much it, and you're done. And then you come back on the following day for your actual braces to be put in. Well, not following day, but whenever your braces actually scheduled to be put in. But anyway, that is the actual cost of the braces and lumineers and lumineers and whatever have you. It's not bad. Like I said, I'm going on 24 hours. I'm able to talk. I know that if anything, it's more so a nuisance or annoying that there's something in my mouth that I can't get out. So anyway, next video coming up. Double deuces out.